Hello lovely Aquarius, this is your August 2018 love and general reading. All through all of these readings I have been resisting the urge to do the Muppets, and I don't know why. You know, Aquarius, do 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 do, like that. Aquarius. Yeah, see, if I start, I don't think I can stop. Aquarius, that's a bit more civilised. What do you need to know? Well, it's all going on for you anyway, isn't it? Because you've got eclipses going on in your sign. You just had full moon lunar eclipse in your sign on the 28th of July. Hey, but you came up in your own reading. Do you know what? That's come up tons, that card, since that eclipse. It's like it can't stay in the pack. Do you know what I mean? And it's very, very welcome because it's a fabulous card. Yeah, I would say 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. You have to be kind to yourself, Aquarius, when you're in the eclipse casserole. You have to be kind to yourself because others aren't always kind to you. And you've got an awful lot going on, okay? An awful lot going on. Wow. Okay. Ooh, that's good. So, we have partial new moon solar eclipse in your opposite sign of Leo on the 11th of August. I do believe, Aquarius, this is significant for you. Of course it is, but I believe it's very good because your overall energy card is the Fool, new journeys, starting out. I've got an itchy nose and that is always good. That, coupled with the fact your own card came up, gives me big spiritual hope for you. Major Arcana, the Fool and the Star. Okay, it's almost like the Fool sets off on the journey. The 0 card of the tarot starts that major arcana and is guided by the star, which is the card for Aquarius, which is you, okay? Now, there is some choice to be made, as there always is with eclipses, and some sacrifice. You get the Lovers. Now, this could be literally about love. It could be meeting a Gemini or a choice that you need to make about a love relationship. The Lovers used to be called the Choice, so it's likely there is some kind of choice coming up. And again, it seems like you may not really know exactly what you want, or they might not really know exactly what they want. Because you have the 10 of Cups in the reverse, that's your happy ever after card. And that's how you see it. That's your somewhere over the rainbow, you know, that's how you see the perfect future. But before you go crying into your beer, you also have the 9 in the upright, which is the emotional wish card. It doesn't look like you thought it would. But that actually happens to Aquarians quite a lot because Aquarians are the inventors, and also Aquarians' brains never stop ticking. You know, they never stop working things out. I don't know how you guys even sleep at night. Your brains are so alive, okay? So sometimes you are thinking about how things should be such a lot that it's a shock to you when they're just as good but they look different, okay? That's what I get for it. You're carving out a different future with these eclipses. And literally there, look. The 8 of Coins, carving it out, carving out Pentacles. Some of you will find that you're working really hard in August. Some of you are working really hard on yourselves, finding the need to not control yourself, but definitely be kind to yourself, to work with yourself. But also, literally, some of you might be putting in lots of hours at work, just be careful when you get the Eight of Pentacles. There is just a note with that card that sometimes if you're working really, really hard, one of two things can happen. One is, and this can happen to Aquarians, although you are very good because you're a fixed sign, you can get a bit jaded, and also you can get back trouble. I sometimes see each of the pentacles as vertebrae. So just look out for that. Don't overwork yourself too much, okay? In the subject of work, you might find that there are some people at work who are not sharing tasks with you as they should be. Three of Pentacles in reverse often comes up when people are lumping too much responsibility on you, or you are taking too much. Aquarians do that. You know, you do take all of the jobs. I can do that, I can do that, go on, I can do that, I can do that. Next thing you know, you're doing everything and everyone else has got their feet up. So just watch out for that, Aquarius. You don't want that to be happening, because you will get burnt out if you're not careful. These eclipse energies take it out of you. The amount of just upheaval that's going on, you know, spiritually and astrologically in your life, maybe domestically and with every aspect of love, life, destiny, you do need to preserve some energy, okay? You've got the Hierophant in reverse. For some of you, there may be a struggle or a decision to make about commitment in a relationship. That's the Lovers card again. Do you commit to somebody? Will they commit to you? It could be a Taurus or a Gemini or a fellow Aquarius. Some of you, I think, are not sure, or this person isn't sure. There's some aspect there. The Four of Cups is a card of, you know, if I don't know, the cup's being offered, should I offer the cup, you know, that kind of thing. What I would say, Aquarius, is not in August. Something will transpire around the 11th of August anyway, which will help you. There's some kind of new beginning coming in for you, okay? And it looks good. You don't need to work too hard to make everything happen. If a relationship, for example, feels like work, just sit back and leave it if you can. Just see what happens, see what the eclipse brings, see what Mercury retrograde brings, because Mercury will return at the end of the month. Well, the 19th, Mercury goes back to normal. Back to normal. Mercury goes the other way, okay? But it takes a bit longer than the 19th. It won't really happen until we get into probably Virgo season, more like the 23rd towards the end. And then Mars as well goes direct. So there are things to change. It doesn't all have to be you. It feels like you're feeling very responsible for you and everybody else in the equation, at work, relationships, home, everything, okay? And yes, there are difficult choices to make. And yes, there are sacrifices, because you get the 9, but the 10 isn't how you thought it would be. But okay. Remember though, Aquarius, throughout all of this, your star shines and you are in the ascendancy, okay? I like this for you. You've had a really tricky 18 odd months. You have put the work in too. But don't be surprised if you're just feeling a little bit off balance with it and it's not, you know, when you've really wanted something for ages and then you get it and it's a little bit of an anticlimax. It's just that, okay? It's just that. Ooh, yes. Interesting love cards, Aquarius. Some of you are all over the place about a relationship. And this is just for a few of you, okay? You get naivety, thinking that someone is an angel when actually they're a bit of a devil, okay? That could be this Gemini person in the Lovers card. Just look out for that. If you've got somebody in mind or somebody seems too good to be true. They probably are. But that's not the full story. Again, I would not make any decisions on that or judgments until September, because I feel there's so much more to play out here. And again, we've got rules. I mean, no one needs to tell an Aquarius to think outside the box. But some of you in long-term relationships are stifled by somebody else's rules. And you may be going along with it because you think they're a very good person, but there's something, just something a bit off. And then here, for some Aquarians, we got dream come true. This is about manifesting. So if you're a single Aquarius and you get the star, which is the manifestation card, this is a message, Aquarius, that you can literally conjure somebody up. This woman is imagining someone bringing her a big bunch of flowers with red shorts on, and someone with the red shorts on brings her a big bunch of flowers. Literally, thoughts become things. So don't dwell on the negative, and don't spend too much time at work if you're single. Because again, love looks quite lucky for you. Just make sure they are who they say they are, or they're not attached with that card of naivety. Yeah, look. Your oracle card, you get yin. You don't have to make everything happen. Yin is the feminine principle of receiving. You've done the hard work. You've had the eclipses. It's probably time now to be in observational mode. And also not be too attached to what the outcome that you want should look like. Because chances are it's not going to look like that, but you are going to like it. Healing with the Angels Oracle card. Well, that's nice. You get nature. And this is just telling you, Aquarius, to stay grounded, to spend time near water, particularly you are the water bearer, and also to be getting your feet dirty, to be getting outside, to be in the forest, to be camping, to be out, to be among the elements, okay? That will help to ground you. When you get eclipses in your sign, you can feel a bit otherworldly. It can feel a bit overwhelming, actually. So keep your feet on the ground, literally, Aquarius, okay? But keep reaching for the stars, as Casey Kasem used to say. I love that. Seriously, the Fool and the Star put together, it looks great. But that Lovers, there is a decision to make, but it's not a decision to make through hard work or too much thought. Part of it is carried through the retrogrades and the eclipses, and you kind of pop out off the edge of that wave into a very different place in September, and it is a place that looks very promising, okay? If you want a private reading, Aquarius, check the description box for what's available, and also do subscribe and check out my daily readings and my pick a card reading, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.